Let us start. If you've got a block, use a block. If you haven't, use a cushion. Lie on your back, put the block under your bottom. So lie on your back first, then put the block under your bottom, and then straighten your legs. And if the block's too high, take it out and make it lower, or use a cushion instead, which might be a bit flatter for you. And then let your arms come loosely overhead. Just to begin with, we can close the eyes and rest into the body. Relax. There's a certain amount of length here, but it's a soft lengthening out. Try and exhale any tension from your day, any tension lodged in your body, any tension that's trapped in your mind. Exhale and give it an option to melt away. Give it an avenue to depart. Or even just if it can dissipate a little. Another breath there. Nice full breath in, the belly rises. And a breath out, let your belly fall. Bend the legs in. Tilt your pelvis back and forwards on your block. So there's a little lift and lower. You're not coming off the block, you're just tilting, kind of rocking your pelvis toward the knees and then back to the block. Toward the knees, back to the block. And then take the block out. When you get all the way down, straighten your legs out again. Take your arms out to the side. I'm going to do cactus arms because I haven't got much space to the left, but you can go out straight arms. And straighten your legs, feet point to the ceiling. Bend the right knee towards your chest without holding it. Take your right knee across to the left, rolling on the edge of your left leg. Come back to center. Straighten your right leg back to the floor. Use your core to control the landing. Bend the left knee in. Take it across to the right, rolling on the outside of your right leg. Back to center. Extend the leg back to the floor. Control its landing from your core. Right leg, inhale. Cross it over, exhale. Center, inhale. Extend with control to the floor, exhale. Left leg, inhale. Cross over, exhale. Inhale, center. Exhale, extend and land with control. Inhale, right. Exhale, cross. Inhale, center. Exhale, extend. Inhale, left. Exhale, cross. Inhale, center. Exhale, extend. Okay, so I'm going to have to wriggle to a different spot so I can fully extend my arms. Arms fully extended. Lift your right arm in the air. Lift your head and chest and reach your right arm across toward the left arm whilst keeping your legs heavy, even though they might move a little bit. Reach as far as you can. And then open all the way back out again. Lift your left arm, then lift your head and chest and go as far as you can, reaching over your right arm. Keep heavy in your legs, especially the left leg, left hip. Come all the way back, inhale. Exhale, right arm over, all the breath out, long exhale. Inhale, open. Exhale, left arm all the way across. Inhale up. One more each side, exhale over. Inhale, open. Exhale over. Inhale. Bend your legs, turn onto your side and prop up onto your forearm facing the screen, whichever side that is. Bend the knees so your knees are in line with your wrist. Your hips are in line with your elbow. Your feet should be about in line with the back edge of your mat. Push into the forearm, and when you push into the forearm and the ribs lift, look down and check your elbow is underneath your shoulder still and no wider than the shoulder. Take your free arm up in the air, press from your forearm and widen your chest out to the top arm. Then thread the top arm under, twisting your chest toward the forearm but not moving any closer. Inhale, open. So you're rotating, but without collapsing into the space underneath. Inhale, open. Exhale, twist, squeezing in at the belly. Inhale, open. Exhale, twist. Inhale, open. Exhale, twist. Stay open this time. Lift your hips off the floor. Take your top arm in line with your ear, and if possible, straighten your top leg out. Press into the ground with the lower leg and your forearm, and reach long through the top line of your body. Keep the leg in line with your body by hugging your belly in and back, and keep your arm in line and turn the palm to the floor. 2 more breaths. Keep your bottom ear drawing away from the bottom shoulder. 1 more breath. Bend back into center. Bring your legs round and swing on your hip to the other side. Prop on your forearm. Lift through your ribs and extend and open from your chest down into both arms. Inhale, exhale, thread. Inhale, open. Exhale, thread. Inhale, open. Exhale, thread. Squeeze the belly, keep the ribs in line with you so that as you turn, the ribs neither fall nor round. 1 more time. Nice opening into the upper back as you twist. Inhale, open. Pause there. Lift your hips. Arm in line with the ear. And if possible, extend out the leg, toes pull up toward the knee. Push through the ground with your forearm and your lower leg. Lengthen out through the top of your head to prevent the head from falling. Like the top of your head is trying to reach out underneath your palm. Bend both legs back in, come down, and turn on your bottom, bring the soles of your feet together. Fingertips behind, and press your waist forwards and drop your thighs wide. Bring your fingers in a little bit closer to your hips and feel almost like you're about to push off the ground, getting really long and light in your spine, but so heavy in your hips and thighs that they haven't left the ground, but they're falling to the ground. And feel how that opens more space into the hips and thighs and gives you a little stretch out. Bring your knees back round and come onto hands and knees. Spread your fingers beneath your shoulders. Cat-cow your spine with an inhale, tailbone and gaze lift. With an exhale, tailbone and gaze tuck. Inhale to lift. Exhale to tuck. Inhale to lift. Exhale to tuck. And then inhale to neutral, head, chest and pelvis in line, looking at the front of in front of your hands. Straighten your right leg out, toes on the floor, hug the belly in. Lift your right leg so the thigh bone pushes toward the back of the leg. Keep the hips level, extend the left arm and balance. Keep pressing the ground through the hand and the knee on the floor. Keep your shoulders and hips level. Bring that hand and knee to the floor. Straighten your left leg back. Pause. Engage the left leg before it lifts. Hug your belly in. Keep hugging the belly as the thigh bone pushes up. Thigh bone pushing up, belly pulling in, and that will keep you in a straight line between the leg and the spine. Right arm extends. Notice anywhere that's collapsing. Keep long lines. Hands and knee to the floor. Child's pose with your head resting on your hands, straight wrists. Relax your shoulders, take a couple of breaths. Good, come back onto hands and knees. Make sure you've got enough mat out behind and enough space out behind to straighten your legs. Fingers spread. Straighten your right leg again with the toes tucked. Pause. Engage the right leg. Left knee pulling into the left hip joint so your hips are level. Slowly straighten the left leg. Keep your pelvis still. So when both legs have straightened out, nothing changed in your arm alignment or head alignment. The legs kind of just did it secretly. Your core was in control. Knees touch the floor. Bend your elbows and lower all the way to the floor. Straighten your arms. Have your legs about hip distance apart. Hands as wide as the mat. Point your feet, press into the top of the feet and engage your knees, engage your thighs. Lift opposite arm and opposite leg for swimming. Inhale, lower. Other opposite arm and leg, float your head, float your chest. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Trying to avoid bending the knee, and rather you want to feel like you're pressing the thigh bone long and up. Engage the belly and the thigh so that as you lift, you're keeping a long line, and the balance of the back of the leg and the belly keep you in a safe movement. That's where we build the strength in a balanced way. Down, hands under your shoulders and tuck your toes under, straighten your knees. Lift your chest a little, roll your shoulders back and elbows in and pointing away from your shoulders. Now press up to plank position, so you're pushing up through one piece. Downward facing dog, step your feet forwards a little, stretch the back of your legs. Wriggle your hips back, away from your waist, away from your rib cage. Get a nice long line through the arms. Walk your hands and feet towards each other. Pull your belly to your spine, begin rolling up. Rolling all the way back with the shoulders. Let your shoulder blades slide down your back, arms by your side, feet to hip distance apart. Sit your hips back, knees forwards to standing again. And then back. Squatting down as if you're sitting on a stool that someone's teasing you with and pulling it back as your bottom goes down. So you've really got to reach back. Okay, with the right heel lifted, squat and lower, and then left heel lifted. Lower. Feel the knee lifts, creates the ankle lift. Going down, heels stay on the floor, pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up, lift the right heel, pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up, lift the left heel, pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both heels down again, 5 pulses. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right heel. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left heel. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay standing. Press your arms back, palms face back. Hug the front wall of your abdomen towards the back. So there's an inner narrowing. As your arms press back, roll back the shoulders and lengthen out through your fingertips. Lift your right heel, slide the right leg back, big toe touching the floor. Keep your belly hugging in and reach out through the top of your head, pulse your arms. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get longer in your back leg and see if it can float off the floor. Doesn't have to be much. Thigh bone presses back, belly hugs in. Keep it there, just holding the balance, no pulsing. Long through the leg, long through the top of your head, engaging in the points that help keep balance. Foot to the floor, squat down, arms in front, and back up again. 4, both heels on the floor. 3, 2, 1. Right heel, down. Left heel, down. Right. Lift, left. Lift again each side. Both heels on the floor, 5 pulses. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right heel up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left heel up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both heels down again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right heel up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left heel up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then this time your arms press back, palms face each other, so the thumbs are pointing towards you. Front wall of the abdomen connects to the back wall of the abdomen. Lift the left heel, slide the left leg back so your toe stays on the floor. Straighten the leg more, hug the belly in, reach through the crown of your head. Squeeze your palms and your straight arms towards each other. Narrow, narrow. 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep lengthening and squeezing your arms and get longer in the left leg and the toe come off the floor without losing any of those engaged alignments. Both feet come to step back down onto the floor again. Sit back into your squat, arms in front, and then drape forwards over your legs and let your head hang. Little yes nod with your head. Walk your hands forwards, feet back, plank position. Hold the plank, push from your heels to your crown, hug in your belly, engage in the legs. Bend your arms lower all the way down. Arms by your side, palms upwards, forehead on the floor. Legs long, press into the top of your feet and straighten your legs just like you have been doing. Lift only your upper body, head, chest and arms, so the back of your arms press up toward the ceiling and inhale lower. Exhale, lift, hug your belly in, narrow in the waist. Inhale lower. Exhale, lift 3. Inhale lower, keep the legs on the floor and keep them engaged. 2. Inhale lower. 1. Inhale lower. Adding single legs, so lift and add the right leg lifting. And down. Lift and add the left leg lifting. And down. Right leg. Inhale lower. Left leg. Inhale lower. 1 more each side, right. Lower. Shoulders are rolling back as the arms lift. Lower. This time both legs, both arms. Keep it there. Turn your palms to face each other. Lengthen out more through all your toes. Squeeze your arms towards each other. 5, 4, 3, 2. Stay lifted. Palms on the floor by the side of your chest. Toes touch the ground. Knees are engaged. Push back up to plank. This time sit back to child's pose. Knees down, hips back. Stretch your arms out in front. Deep breath down your back into your waist, into your hips. Side child's pose over your right thigh, hands off to the right. Breathe into your left, turn your left armpit to look to the floor. Across to the other side, side child's pose. Back to centre, downward facing dog, stretch out the back of your legs. And then walk your hands and feet towards each other. You're going to come down to sitting. Legs straight out in front, point your feet. Arms in front, sit tall, then pull the waistline back and roll back halfway down. Stay at halfway with your legs long, like someone's pulling your legs along the floor that way, and your belly's trying to scoot back toward the floor the other way. And then sit tall, inhale, flex your feet, and exhale, roll forwards. Inhale, point your feet, sit tall. Exhale, roll into the C shape, hold it here. Inhale, legs pulling along the floor. Exhale, roll up. Inhale, sit tall, feet tall. Exhale, forwards. Inhale, sit tall, point the feet. Roll back, and this time you can go to the floor if you know you can get back up again. Inhale, arms over. Exhale, roll up, whether you went all the way down or not. Inhale, sit tall, feet tall. Exhale, reach forwards. Inhale, sit tall, feet point. Exhale, roll halfway or all the way down. Inhale, arms over. Exhale, roll up. Inhale, tall. Exhale, forwards, hugging in the belly. Once more, inhale, point. Exhale, roll. Inhale, keep your legs on the floor, pressing down, engaging the legs as well as you roll up, feet up. Exhale, forwards. Inhale, sit up, shift your bottom in a bit and bend your legs. We're coming down into the 100. So roll down your back, lift your legs into double knee folds, keep the head and chest lifted. Hands hold the back of the legs, give a little extra lift. Release, engage the pelvic floor, hugging the lower belly muscles. Want the tailbone to reach long and go in for 5 beats with your arms, out for 5 beats, palms up. Inhale, palms down. Exhale, palms up, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, narrowing in the lower belly. In, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 more breaths. Keep the back of the chest curled up. 1 more. Both hands onto your right leg. Stretch your left leg away and lower it. Lift it up and switch legs. Right leg away and lower. Lift up and switch. Lift up and switch. Right hand to right ankle. Left hand to left ankle. Press a little, hands against the leg to help keep the curl and support the curl up of your upper body. 2, 2, 1, 1. Both legs coming bent, interlace your hands behind your head. Tap your right foot to the floor, lift. Tap your left foot, lift. Right foot taps across your right shoulder, center. Left foot taps across the left shoulder, center. Again, cross, center. Cross, center. Cross, center. Cross, center. Rotating the chest over toward the hip. So there's an upward rotation as well as a cross. Stay in the center, bring your knees in closer, both hands to both ankles, double leg stretch. Extend your arms back, circle them back to the ankles. If double leg is a bit strong and your back lifts, then you just do a single leg instead with one leg going out and coming back in. And then the next time you do the other leg and bring it back in. 2 more. Hug the waist down toward the floor. 1 more. Hands behind your head, elbows wide, double foot tap to the floor and lift. Double foot tap and lift. As your feet tap away, hug the belly in towards you, toward the floor, like your waist is trying to hold your lower ribs down as you tap the floor. 2 more times. 2. Lift. 1. Lift. Head to the floor. Turn your head side to side. Feet together, knees open, butterfly stretch. Little wriggle of the legs or flap of the legs. And then relax them. Let them get heavy, wider, heavier, wider, heavier. The knees come in, feet go wide, knees come together. Bring your right heel up closer towards your right hip, maybe grab hold of it with your right hand if you can reach it. Turn onto the inside edge of your right foot and let your knee drop down toward the far end of your mat. If you can't hold the foot, it's fine, you just let the knee fall in. The further up you get your heel towards your bottom, the more you're going to feel in the front of your thigh and the less in your knee. Rotate from the hip joint rather than thinking of pushing from the knee. Rotate from the hip. Pull back up, knees together. Left heel can come closer up to the left buttock and then drop your knee in, turning onto the inner edge of your left foot, in around left ankle. Thigh bone reaching away, knee reaching away. And then pull your buttock back to the floor, knee comes back up, knock knee to position. Let both knees come to your chest, one hand each knee, circle them open and closed. Circle the other way. And then feet down, lengthen your lower back and relax the legs away. Flop on the floor, wriggle a little, let everything fall comfortably and become still. Soften all 10 fingertips and the centers of your palms and the back of your hands and your wrists and your elbows and your biceps and your shoulders and your neck and your jaw, your cheeks, your eyes, your forehead, your scalp, your back, your bottom, your hips, your thighs, your knees, your calves, tops of your feet, soles of your feet, tips of your toes, top of your head, and everything between the tips of your toes and the top of your head, all consciously relaxed. Deep breath in and stretch your whole body. Feet flat to the floor and turn onto your side. Push up towards sitting. Legs straight or crossed, your choice. Take your right hand to the floor. Lift your left arm, stretch up and over. Push your hand on the floor to get longer and wider through your left side. Bring your left hand to your left ear. As your head comes up, draw your head away from your right arm. Gentle neck stretch, not pulling, just guiding with your hand. Left hand to the floor, right arm up and over. Lean into your left hand, maybe the elbow bends down a little. and open out your right side. Feel the contact of your hand impacts the openness through your left side. Left hand to right ear, come up. Guide your head over. Head back up. Release your arms, roll the shoulders. Roll the arms, following the shoulders, get bigger. And then bring your arms all the way around together. Well done. Thank you. If anyone isn't coming on Saturday,